Well, good morning, folks. It's been a while, in this setting at least, and certainly in costume. We have working steam back at Blists Hill, the portable engine, which you should have seen, or long-term viewers will have seen a few times on videos. It's been away, had a major restoration apparently. I've yet to see it, so I'm just heading over there now. And I believe Lyndon, one of the permanent staff members here, he's sorting things out with it. So it's just round the corner. We'll go and have a look, and I'll show you what's going on. Hopefully, see you in a bit. All right then. So Lyndon's taken me through all the new additions and changes to the engine, and there's quite a few actually. It's had quite a serious overhaul. Quite a lot of money spent on it, so what I'll do is I'll flip the camera around and we'll just talk about the various additions and the work that's been done, but hopefully you can see just over my shoulder there, it's looking very good indeed. So I'll flip round, we'll have a look. All right then, so let's just have a little look. You can see, if nothing else, it looks beautifully clean. It's had a repaint. All the brasswork's been done, all the copper piping, all been replaced. It's looking very nice indeed. So starting up at this end, obviously it's all buttoned up now. I've lit the fire, you might be able to hear that crackling away. The the smoke box has all been completely refurbished. A new lock bar on the back inside the smoke box there. New back plate and front plate to the boiler, and it's been completely retubed, which is the biggest part of the work, as you can imagine. Basically stripping the entire innards of the boiler out and completely redoing that. So that's going to make the engine far more efficient. Don't believe there's been any changes to the chimney there. Like I say, you can see all the drive wheel, flywheel. All of the oil pots have all been replaced. The engine itself has been stripped. I'm not sure if it's had any new internals. I suspect the internals were probably okay. It's probably had new piston rings and seals without a doubt. But coming round to I'll show you this on the side actually. So the regulator, this is all as it was. That's for the steam blower. That's the main steam inlet from the boiler through to obviously the working parts of the engine. One new addition we do have is a steam injector. Now, I'm not going to try and explain it. They're not overly complicated, but if you have a quick Google for steam injector, that'll give you a diagram which is far easier to understand. But this is our secondary water source for the boiler. So if I come round, I'm a little bit blocked now, so we'll go from the front. Brand new pressure gauge, calibrated obviously, and repositioned. It used to be down here, or was it up here? I'm trying to think. Yeah, it was up here, and it was a bit awkward. So brand new pressure gauge. Taps have been replaced, and they now actually work. I'm not going to open them up because obviously we've got a fire going now. The water gauge has been completely refurbished. It's the same sight glass. Not sure if it will show on the camera, but you can see my water level there. It's pretty much, it's about an inch away from the top there. Always best to start with a lot of water in when you're starting these things in the morning. Firebox, we've had new fire bars and that's all been sorted out. There you can see I've got my fire going. Going to need to get some more wood on that in a second. We fire it on wood initially, just to get a really good fire going. Then we start adding the coal. As you can see over here, we've got bags of proper steam coal, designed obviously for these engines, traction engines, and I think a lot of the heritage railways used to use steam coal, but it's very expensive now. Not too bad for a small engine like this, but when you're running a locomotive, I think a lot of the heritage railways now are looking at alternative sources of fuel. So again, round the side here, we'll go around the other way. So our primary source of getting water into the engine is this lovely little steam pump here. Now what I'll try and do Apparently now this has had its rebuild. It gets up to steam really quickly and runs really efficiently. So hopefully, if I can get this up to steam before the visitors come in, I'll film the engine in action and come around and show you the steam pump. But basically, we've got a water feed here into a barrel of conditioned water. We condition the water because obviously you don't want all the salts and minerals and all the nasty stuff furring up the inside of the boiler. So there's a special chemical we put in there. But basically, we run this steam pump which runs off the engine. And then while that's running, it's pumping water in. That's our primary water source. Let's come back round here. So there's the engine. We'll get it running and I'll speak to you in a bit and show you what's going on with it. So there we go, folks, just a short video. Good to be back in steam, very, very good. Hopefully that appealed to some of the machine junkies amongst you that appreciate these kind of things. Now that I'll be back more regularly, hopefully, obviously, we'll get some more content and videos around about the Victorian town. I've just spent a little bit of time down at the fairground, actually, and they've got some quite interesting things there. The gallopers especially, or a carousel as you might know it, is actually, or it's currently running electric but can be steam driven. It's got a beautiful little engine with it, so we'll go and have a look at the fairground one of the days. But I need to be out of costume, as you know, so can't be seen with cameras and modern technology in a 1900 setting. So anyway, I'll leave it there. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Like I say, not really much, just a bit on the engine's return. But anyway, hope you're all well, and I'll see you again all soon. Ta-da.